what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Packers offense ready for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll run with Jacobs. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
On 3rd down, it's the big back, Dillon. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Now, for the point after. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
11.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on second down. He's got back to the rookie first-round pick, Brian Thomas. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. For Thomas, 17 touchdowns last year at LSU, and this his first in his rookie season in the NFL.
Personal foul, roughing a kicker, defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. The Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To throw is Love. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. On first down, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A second down throw for Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Ronald Darby. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The Jags offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The next drive about ready to commence. Want to remind you what's coming up in primetime this week. Tonight on Sunday Night Football, two teams with plenty of playoff history, both historically and recently. The Cowboys and the Niners from Santa Clara, followed tomorrow night with Monday Night Football couple of blue-collar teams. The Giants and the Steelers meet up in Pittsburgh with kickoff time at 8:15 Eastern. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Lawrence now. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Packers going to use their final timeout now, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, Lion! Silver!
Now here's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now a 3rd and 2.
All right, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Titans with the lead in the second quarter of play. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll take the trip across Lake Erie to Cleveland to check in on the Browns at home at the Dog Pound. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Derrick Henry, the newest Raven, with a touchdown run. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Austin Eckler with both of their touchdowns thus far as he scored twice on the ground. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over at first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Love to throw on first and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Now the rookie third-rounder from SC, it's Marshawn Lloyd. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Now Love. He's going to tuck it and go. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up.
And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Silver.
They go play action for Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Hey, hey.
Lawrence on the draw. It's Etienne.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. Stuff him on 4th down. That's a timeout for Green. It'll be their 2nd.
On red.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Brian Top, receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, easy, Ralph Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is the veteran Preston Smith. Works his way in there for the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Red, touch.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Now it is 1st and goal. Throwing is Love. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
and his coach is livid. And I got to be honest, Mike, I don't blame him. There is a very fine line between being a playmaker and being reckless. And I think here, you've got to just accept this play is over, live for the next down, and you cannot afford now to take your team out of the red zone. Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he...
It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Reed, touchdown Packers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's 2nd and 2. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Let's go.
For a Jaguars.
Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's caught once again by Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive back.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And the Packers are going to get the football at their own 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination of the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Love. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline. Instead, it'll be a huge loss. On 2nd down, Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, That has proven to not be the case.
Set. Set. Go.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he's going to have a Packers first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll go play action with Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue to